Hi Collective, so this is going to be I'm getting just general messages, okay? I feel like there's no specific topic here necessarily, so we're just gonna do general messages, overall messages, okay? I do feel like based off what made me want to do this reading to begin with, might correlate with what I'm going to read. So I actually took a screenshot of it. It says here, this person posted it and it says, wisdom for today. You're going to destroy your own peace by confronting everything you notice. Just let them have it. So some of you guys could be choosing your peace, okay? And that could be in different forms, different ways. Okay, so take that as it resonates. Take that as it applies. What else am I getting? If you guys do also can tell, you guys can, well, you guys can tell, but this is just a couch cover, so yeah, that's gonna be like what you're gonna be seeing, and of course the cards as we go. Still working with this angle, okay, so just bear with me. What's another thing? My mic that I usually use, which I know it probably sounds more echoey, more crisp, more clear, has a bit of a malfunction, so bear with me on that one. I have some Apple wired earbuds plugged in, so I'm using the Apple mic, the little mic that comes like on the side for the Apple earbuds, the wired headphones, whatever you want to call them, like the little thin ones like these. So yeah, hopefully when I use the editing tool, it'll help amplify the audio and make it a little more crisp. But yeah, getting that out of the way. So this is for any sign. Does not matter what your sign is. Aries all the way to Pisces. If you feel compelled to watch this reading, there might be a message in here for you. Also, this is timeless, so do not get too fixated on time frame. Okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, like I was saying, some of you guys are protecting your peace. You're choosing where to respond, when to respond. Give me a second, guys. Hi, Collective. So this is going to be I'm getting just general messages, okay? I feel like there's no specific topic here necessarily, so we're just gonna do general messages, overall messages, okay? I do feel like based off what made me want to do this reading to begin with, might correlate with what I'm going to read. So I actually took a screenshot of it. It says here, this person posted it and it says, wisdom for today. You're going to destroy your own peace by confronting everything you notice. Just let them have it. So some of you guys could be choosing your peace, okay? And that could be in different forms, different ways. Okay, so take that as it resonates. Take that as it applies. What else am I getting? If you guys do also can tell, you guys can, well, you guys can tell, but this is just a couch cover, so yeah, that's gonna be like what you're gonna be seeing, and of course the cards as we go. Still working with this angle, okay, so just bear with me. What's another thing? My mic that I usually use, which I know it probably sounds more echoey, more crisp, more clear, has a bit of a malfunction, so bear with me on that one. I have some Apple wired earbuds plugged in, so I'm using the Apple mic, the little mic that comes like on the side for the Apple earbuds, the wired headphones, whatever you want to call them, like the little thin ones like these. So yeah, hopefully when I use the editing tool, it'll help amplify the audio and make it a little more crisp. But yeah, getting that out of the way. So this is for any sign. Does not matter what your sign is. Aries all the way to Pisces. If you feel compelled to watch this reading, there might be a message in here for you. Also, this is timeless, so do not get too fixated on time frame. Okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, like I was saying, some of you guys are protecting your peace. You're choosing where to respond, when to respond. Give me a second, guys. Okay, as I was saying, so again, I'm going to read it to you where it says, you're going to destroy your own peace by confronting everything you notice. Just let them have it. So like I said, kind of like some of you guys are choosing to maybe like reside from certain people, isolate from certain people, isolate from certain situations. For some of you, something about also like your thinking, your thought process could also be a thing for you, okay? But sometimes you do destroy your own peace by like confronting it, right? Sometimes you just gotta let the situation be. And I don't mean that in a way where you like downgrade yourself or you don't value yourself, you don't stand up for yourself. But sometimes it does require for you to just let the situation be as is. And that sometimes is a form of protecting your peace. I mean, I agree with that when I saw that, because as a Libra Mars, Libra Moon placement, that sometimes is the way that I think, in my perspective, in my opinion, you protect your peace. So Queen of Pentacles. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys heard that text message. Okay. So a girl's got to do what she got to do. Sometimes parents would just be like, I don't know, maybe you're receiving a text message from a parent. So Queen of Pentacles. Climbing the ladder. There's something about climbing the ladder. So what is that? Climbing the ladder. Queen of Pentacles. Give me a little bit more with that Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys by June, some of you guys may be Cancers, Geminis, but something about, or Cancer, Gemini season could be significant for you. I don't know why I just got that. Five of Swords. Like things may start to clear up by then or start to get better. You may have more clarity. Something may also get better. Five of Swords. Yeah. Maybe something to do with your finances or your status, your stability. Maybe something that you can provide or bring to the table. Either for something or for someone is the way I'm channeling it. And like I said, something about June. And as I was saying that, and I was putting that Five of Swords down, I got something about June bloom, June gloom. So something about June gloom, June bloom. Okay, maybe things are gloomy and it may start to get sunny for you again, as in like your energy, life around you after that, okay? Because with that Five of Swords, I am getting like something could be resolved here. Yeah, something could be resolved here. Because this King of Swords here, this is giving me like something could be resolved here with that Five of Swords. If there's been conflict, I don't know, for some of you, if you've been getting like personally attacked, or you've been feeling like there's one attack after the other, you're going to start to feel more, you might find balance, or you're going to feel like balance is restored, okay? Yeah, maybe you and a particular person might be having a bunch of swords come towards you, because this is looking like both of them are having swords just shoot out of nowhere. And even though all cards in this deck, okay, in this deck, are skeleton-like, it looks like they're kind of like, oh my god, like where did these five swords come from? And we are actually reading at 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 12 seconds as we're saying this, as we're channeling this. But yeah, some of you guys are, you might be getting like personally attacked, or you and another person have been feeling like you've been defeated. You've been getting a lot of attacks towards you. Okay, I'm gonna say it just because sometimes I'm like, oh, I should have just channeled that, right? So I'm gonna say it, but we'll see with the cards as we go. For some of you, you and a person individually have been attacked, not together, but I get like both of you guys have been individually. You guys have been like feeling like a lot of sword energy, a lot of like attacks, whether this is like you feel like it's spiritual attacks, you feel like this is mental attacks, you feel like this is people sending you bad jujus, or you've just been around darker energy. Both of you guys have been experiencing something like this, okay? I'm channeling a lot. Okay. And there's also something about talk through. So you and this person may talk about this. Okay. And it doesn't matter the gender. It could be, this does look like a couple, but it could be, it does not matter the gender, okay? It could even be a girl that you talk to this about, or it could be a male that you talk to this about. It does not matter. Page of Swords. Taking notes. What is that Page of Swords? Because look at how the person on the Page of Swords is taking notes. And Page of Swords is about like watching, lurking. So, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, someone may be watching slow and steady energy. So if this applies to you, collective, my collective that's watching, someone could be watching you like you've been on a journey. You've been climbing the ladder. Yeah, something about climbing the ladder, and you've been on a journey to success. but it hasn't always been the easiest. It's taken you some time. Something about it's taking you a while. And if this doesn't apply to you, this could be you watching someone climb the ladder, and something about like success coming, okay? It's been slow and steady. Yeah, slow and steady. Because this Two of Cups is here. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. I feel like there's a connection here that is like the ultimate wish fulfillment. It's like a celebration, a wish granted here. And someone may feel like they're independent now. Like it's taken them a while, maybe even to make an offer. But they feel like they're okay with themselves now. They're secure. So they may feel like because they're like that, they now have for you. They now have to give you. Oh, I'm hearing some song in Spanish that says, Oye, mi amor, no me digas que no. What is that song about? It just popped into my head. So that could be significant for some of you guys. Oh, it's from Maná. It's from 1992. Oh, and it starts off with No sabes cómo te deseo. So that would translate to you don't have an idea how much I desire you. Some of you guys, even if that's not your genre of music, I believe that's like rock en español. So that's like rock in Spanish. Maná is actually quite known. He still is. A lot of people, like I'll hear him being played at like quinceañeras and stuff, quinceañeras. So you guys may want to listen to that song, because I am getting that there's a connection here that you have with someone, or someone feels with you. You may feel this connection with this person, and I feel like this person feels... Let me see. Give me more. Give me more with that Two of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting the word in Spanish, fortuna. So something which would translate to fortune. There's something here where I feel like the wheel is turning. But it does have the Holy Death on it. Okay. So, and I know it's kind of like an intense image. I personally like it. It's intense but beautiful. I feel like there might have been something that needed to die Okay, maybe this could be like parts within, like individually. This could be die within the connection or the bond you have with this person, personal things going on around both of you, and I feel like the wheel is turning. Okay, the wheel is turning, and I feel like it's for the better. Yeah, the Hierophant. Values may align more. You may find that you and this person have better aligned values. Yeah, there's something about like spirituality, because I know like some people when they hear Ouija board, it's, you know, scary, but look at how there's like a Ouija board and there's like candles. It looks very spiritual. So I don't know if you and this person may have like similar spiritual beliefs. You guys both believe in the same things. Your values might be more aligned as opposed to before. That may not have been a thing before. Yeah, and that Knight of Swords. Notice how it, and I think I said this in a reading, I can't remember, but a while back, maybe like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks back, I said that, you know, the Knight of Swords, it looks like the knife is going through the mouth. So there could be something about the throat chakra. Knight of Swords is air energy. So I feel like this person might be coming in to express something. Yeah. Might be coming in to express things that are maybe heavy. Okay, maybe there was something with the throat chakra, like a blockage or something. But with the moon at the bottom of the Knight of Swords, it's giving me like things that were hidden, maybe even feelings that you didn't know that this person had or carried. And notice how in this moon card, she's looking at her reflection, but the reflection she's looking at is like the skull version of herself, versus right here she looks more human like. Okay, my collective, sorry, I had a little bit of a storage malfunction, storage issue, so I think we're okay now. But as I was saying, I feel like this person is gonna come in and give a part of themselves that you haven't seen before. Okay? Because the moon is like hidden truths, secrets, hidden feelings. And I feel like this person is letting you see something behind the veil. Okay? Which I kind of feel like this person, this energy that I'm channeling, it may, like them coming in to talk may be a lot. I don't know why I'm getting, maybe this person like may clear their throat a lot. Okay. Sorry guys, I don't know, it keeps cutting out. So see, as I'm saying, as I'm channeling that about the throat chakra, I kept getting interruptions, right? Because it's like managed storage or storage issues. So and storage is kind of giving me like when you store, the way that I'm looking at it, is also like they could have been storing a lot of words. Okay, which, where do you store your words, your expressiveness? Through the throat chakra. So there could be a lot of like clearing of the throat, where they're like or they may even be like dealing with a cold or something when they say this to you. I'm also getting that this could be someone that maybe drinks something before speaking. Okay, it doesn't have to be like liquid courage, like drinking alcohol. It could just be that this person, this is someone who I feel like it's taken them a lot to be able to express things that they didn't before, okay? So let's see. Give me more for my collective. The the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is, look at how this Six of Wands is really red. Yeah, so this person may also see you as like the center of, why am I getting like the center of their world? Okay, they may put you on a pedestal. They may think that you're incredible. Okay, I am getting like a lot of like boosting, not ego in a bad way, but like, you know like when people say my hype woman, my hype man? Yeah, and there's a lot of Eight of Wands. Look at that. Yeah, there's like a lot of passion here too. They also have a lot of passion for you. And these skulls almost look like flowers blooming out, but they're skulls. Looks like revived flowers, like revived roses that were once dead and now they're like revived, rejuvenated. Yeah, and Three of Cups. I feel like they want to celebrate. This could even be that this person wants to celebrate along with someone else or someone, okay? I'm not getting like third party, but they may, like this could be a family member, this could be a friend, and they want to celebrate being with you. Also, I don't know why I'm getting this. Okay, today is trash day where I live, and I don't know why I'm getting like the smell, because I'm like close kind of to the kitchen, where, you know, like when bananas start to kind of like get older, they start to have a very strong like smell. Something about taking the trash out. Okay, so I don't know if for some of you maybe decluttering or removing certain things could be significant for you. Let me see what else. What else am I getting? Five of Wands. Also, what I'm getting with that, some of you guys could be having your cycle. 444 as I'm saying that. So maybe you're on your menstrual cycle, or there's like a lot of clearing of energy. Okay, in some way, somehow, you could quite literally be taking the trash out, okay, as in like it's trash day for you. You're decluttering some stuff, and it doesn't have to be like kitchen trash. It could be like trash that you have at home, or you're decluttering something. I don't know why that is significant, okay? And I mean, when you have a menstrual cycle, I'm not saying that's trash, but like you are cleansing, right? You're like, in a way, your body's like decluttering what it doesn't need. Five of Wands. We did have Five of Swords earlier, so 10, completion. Yeah, we had that Wheel of Fortune earlier. Five of Wands, back and forth energy. Fighting. The Hermit. We have the Hermit here. So if you and this person used to bicker and fight, this person could be reflecting on that. Now, if this person had situations where they were fighting or bickering back and forth, and it was very petty, it was very like page-like, right? What I mean by page, I mean very like childish. This person's reflecting on that. Okay. This could also be you. Resolution, right? Something about resolution. The King of Swords. Yeah. Being more wise. So yeah, if you and this person like had like childish fights, maybe you guys were younger, or a younger energy could have been significant. Like maybe you guys weren't as evolved as you are now, right? It's like I said with the Hermit, it's like reflecting. And look at how there's a coffin here. So again, like letting something die out, letting something fizzle out, okay? Evolving. And with that King of Swords is wisdom, logic, someone that brings in logic over emotion. So maybe there could have been a lot of passion and emotions, right? That could have been what overrided like conversations or bickering. And with that King of Swords, it's like resolution. The King of Swords is giving me like there's resolution. Yeah, and look at that. Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's resolution here. Yeah, and look at that. Under that's the Chariot. I feel like something again about May or June, whether that's you being a Gemini or a Cancer, or possibly just May and June as that would be like endings of Taurus season, endings of Taurus, like Taurus and Gemini season. Okay, maybe even some Cancer. There's something here that gets told. There's something, some kind of truth, and something that moves forward. Okay, and look at how the Chariot almost looks like two people that are being celebrated. It looks like a celebration, like a ceremony. So there could be something about, like I said, celebration. And as I'm, yeah, I'm definitely channeling quite a bit. As I'm getting that song that says, celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. What's that name of that song? Yeah, it's called Celebration. It's from 1980. It's by Kool and the Gang. And it says, celebrate good times, come on. Yeah, so some of you guys may want to listen to that song too, because there could be something that gets celebrated here. Possibly a higher level of commitment. Okay. Do I get more? Nope. I'm getting something about don't dare. So I'm just going to leave the reading at that. I hope you guys get clarity and or guidance. Earlier I did get 444 angel number. So let's see. It's going to have a different meaning for all of you guys. But yeah. Overall meaning, it says here, it's a widely interpreted as a powerful sign of divine protection, grounding, and stability. Yeah, see, so it says right here, it represents a nudge to build a solid foundation in life, embracing discipline in relationships, career, and personal growth. So I do feel like there's something about like balance, grounding. I did keep saying stability, grounding. So I feel like there's something here where I feel like you might be more stable. And I don't mean, okay, I know that the first card that came out was Queen of Pentacles, and this is like success. You know, she has it going for herself. She can provide financially and like, Queen of Pentacles is just like I can provide tangible things, but I can also be like the wife. I can be like the mother, right? But what I'm getting here is like you and this person might be more stable emotionally. Okay, it doesn't have to be that you and this person now make six figures. Okay, it could just be that you guys are more evolved now. Okay, and I definitely do feel like on this person's end, it could be you too, but I'm getting more on this person. There could be something here where they now feel like they're independent or they have more going for themselves, so they feel like they can give now. Okay? Yeah, balance and restoration. So I'm getting something about like balance and something being restored. Okay? But that is what I have for you, my collective. I hope you guys got clarity and or guidance. And yeah, bye, collective.